Steve Harper joining us. How frustrating was that this afternoon?
Frustrating, yeah. I think it sums up a frustrating week actually, because on Saturday at home we didn't play particularly well and won. Wednesday we were exceptional with 10 men and got nothing, and today I think we were pretty comfortable over the course of the 90 minutes. Certainly well worthy of a point, so a very frustrating, certainly the latter part of the game. First half I thought we were excellent. At half time we were very happy. We knew, being away from home, first 15 minutes they'd come out, and we managed to ride that out, and then it's a poor goal to concede. We've lost possession in a bad area, and it's cost us. But we created some pressure late on without really creating a clear-cut chance. Their goalkeeper's made a brilliant save from David Myler's deflected shot, and those can be the turning points on a difficult afternoon.
Goal was a daft one, really, wasn't it, from Elmer?
Yeah, well, but the manager wants us to play. That's how we played week in, week out, day in, day out in training, and he encourages us to play. And sadly, we've lost possession in a bad area. And the guys, Alex has gone to the ground, and I can't see it. To be honest, I can't see it when he's hit it. I'm unsighted, and we're 1-0 down. And when you're away from home, it leaves you a lot to do. And it's just a strange week. But we've got a clear week now. Hopefully, everybody's come through this okay. And Swansea, I think, got a good result themselves today. So hopefully we can pack out the KC next week, because we know it's in our hands. Obviously Sunday, Monday we'll be looking at the results around us. But we've got a big one next week, and we look forward to that.
Yeah, how do you assess where you are now in the table?
Well, if it's a strange one, because obviously there's a lot of traffic below us, but we know if we don't get results, then every weekend one or two of those below us will. But we could also look up as well, because one or two results put you 10, 11, and suddenly you're looking pretty as well. But it's in our hands. We've got, if the worst came to the worst, we have a pretty good goal difference, but we don't want to go down that road of having to count on that. We've got a big one next Saturday, and we'll be fully focused on that. And this week we've had a result and two decent performances, and if we can put the two together next Saturday, hopefully we'll get a good win.
In fairness, you don't look like a side threatened by relegation in any way, stretch of form, do you?
No, we don't look nervous. We know we look comfortable. We're good on the ball. But the longer it goes without getting a result, then that can creep in. Believe me, I've been in the situation 3 or 4 times now, and the longer it goes, the harder it gets. So the sooner we can put it to bed, the better. You
find yourself back in the side in unfortunate circumstances, don't you? Just take us back to that West Ham game. What did you make of the incident where Alan picks up the injury and gets sent off?
When I said to the referee when I went on, Figueroa was behind him and cleared the balls, and the referee said it doesn't matter. No, I used to referee a long time ago, but I know that it does matter. So it was rightfully overturned, but Alan's actually got himself hurt by trying to get out of the lad's way, by turning and exposed, obviously, that area. And it's an awful injury. I remember Shea Given ruptured his bowel there probably 6-7 years ago, and I had to go on, and Shea was out for a while as well. So not good memories of West Ham. But I've spoken to Alan, every day. He texts me before the game as well, says he's very sore but improving, and he's a tough character. I mean, you probably, like me, you've only known him for 9 months or so, but he's a tough lad, and he'll be back as soon as he possibly can, and we wish him well.
Gives you the opportunity to play out, presumably, the Premier League season and the FA Cup semi-final. How do you view that?
Well, one step at a time at my age, but one week at a time. I enjoy today as much as you can when you lose a game. And that's why I was brought here. I was brought here to put Alan under pressure and do my job when called upon. And if it is me for the rest of the season, then I'll look forward to it. But nobody's talking about the rest of the season. All we'll be talking about come Monday morning is next Saturday at 3 o'clock.
How much have you enjoyed your time at Hull City so far?
Yeah, it's been great. I think that's probably 14 games or so now, and that's why I came here. They're a great bunch. The lads, the spirit is fantastic. The manager, the staff, everybody in and around the club has been first class, and they've been very supportive of me and everybody else that's arrived this season. And hopefully we can repay that with a good result next week.
And you played really well, haven't you? You're pleased with the way you played?
Well, I don't...
I'm telling you, to me you look as though you played really well. You look calm and unflappable and cool and collected.
I've always been, because I think what I do affects everybody else can, and I say that to young goalies now, even with Walshy, you know, if you're calm and composed, that'll filter through the rest of the team and help everybody else settle as well. So I've always been like that, and you know, I'm enjoying it, and long may it continue. But obviously, the most important thing is Alan's speedy recovery.